Yesterday I went to Walmart with a $100 budget to get groceries for the week for me and my 3 children. And while I think I got a pretty decent amount of stuff for that $100, they have a terrible selection at fresh produce. I feel like I didn't even get enough fresh produce like I normally get because it would have gone bad in like 24 hours and I just couldn't justify that. So today we're gonna go down to our local stand and see what fresh fruits and veggies we can get for $20. I'm not sure how far my $20 is gonna go. In my previous post, I made a caption stating that we are a family that has food issues, so it is kind of tricky finding the middle common ground between healthy and something that my children will eat. We are a family that needs to gain weight, so a lot of our meals are going to be carb heavy. And I try and keep that in the form of pasta, potatoes, and rice. We have $20. We're going to go down to our local fresh produce market and see what we can get. Just got to our local market, so let's see what we can find. First up was corn on the cob, but it was pretty much gone since we came here in the last hour that they were open. Then I spotted all the melons. Watermelon was a little bit too pricey for our budget today, so I passed, but they had a ton of fresh options, super colorful, all kinds of melons, potatoes, onions, just not what we needed this time. The first thing that I actually grabbed were 2 bell peppers. I never understood how different colors cost different prices. I didn't really know which colors to grab, so I just went with the green ones. The stand had so many different options that it definitely made me want to come back. We headed over to the lettuce. They had a huge selection, but I kept it pretty simple with just 2 regular heads of lettuce. Easy for salads, and I know that my kids will eat it. Next up, we have green beans. I had to put a few back after weighing them out because 2 pounds was a little bit much, but honestly, these are more for me anyway. I'm not sure my kids will even touch it. They had a whole selection of tropical fruit, but I just went with kiwis. They were 4 for $5. Not too bad, and the kids will definitely eat these. Finished off with 2 green apples to slice up for lunch tomorrow. We cashed out and ended up being below our $20 budget. So we just left the local fresh produce market and we spent $17.06. With our $17, we got 2 green peppers, a bag of green beans. My kids probably won't eat that, to be honest, though. That's more of a me thing. 2 green apples, 4 kiwis, 2 heads of lettuce to chop up for salads. This was like kind of out of the way though, so I could understand how people wouldn't necessarily think to go to a local produce market to get their produce. You have to actually put effort into this. So I could see why people wouldn't want to do that. Also, I didn't like how everything's like per pound. I felt weird. I know that you're supposed to do this and that's why they keep the bags open, but I had to take a whole bunch of the beans out and put them into other bags because I didn't need 2 pounds of beans. I only wanted 1 pound of beans. It's hard to keep track of how much you're spending when it's per pound, to be honest. But we were under budget. Our bag is filled with greens. I think I got enough stuff to last us for the rest of the week. 2 of my kids already ate dinner before they got home, so dinner was for me and my oldest. Here's an example of what a typical dinner might look like. Kielbasa, potatoes, green beans with a side of bread.